Nobody spoke for a breath or two. The children were not troubled by the silence the way adults tended to be. They simply looked at him, open and unhurried, the way small people look at something they have already decided they are not afraid of. The girl, Sarah, takes a small step forward. The boy, Elon, moves with her, steady at her shoulder.
Hi, I'm Sarah and this is my twin brother Elon. You're the Alpha King. You're our father.
He told us about you. She said you didn't know about us yet.
Kalon does not move. Whatever he had held himself together with for the last 12 hours is coming apart now. There was no version of himself that had been ready for that. He had found her. He had gotten through the door and through the night and through the morning, and he had told himself that was enough to manage for now. And then two small people looked at him with their mother's eyes, and something in his chest simply gave way. Naomi watches them. She does not look away. She should have known they would instinctively realize who he was. She had imagined this moment more times than she would ever admit, in different versions with different outcomes, and none of them had looked quite like this. None of them had included the current expression on his face, or the fact that he appeared to be having trouble breathing. The moment holds, and then Alon turns, completely unbothered, toward Theris.
Annie Theris, I'm hungry.
Theris gives him a look.
You just ate.
Sarah turns to Theris and shakes her head with the solemn patience of someone who has had this conversation before.
But he told you that wasn't enough, Auntie. You didn't listen. He's always hungry.
Well, come on then, both of you. Let's find you something else to eat. I swear I don't know how your mother affords keeping you fed.
Theris laughs. The children start to follow her. Then both of them stop at the same moment and look back at Kalon.
You'll still be here when we get back.
Why?
Right?
Kalon looks at them for a moment. Something settles in his face.
Yes.
Satisfied, they turn and follow Theris out. At the doorway, Theris pauses and looks at Joran.
You, come help me with these two. One alone is a full-time occupation.
Joran looks at Kalon. Kalon gives him the smallest nod. Joran gets up from the table, moving carefully with the shoulder wound.
I just got stitched up.
You're in good hands. Theris is a healer as well. She taught me most of what I know.
Theris did not wait for him. She was already gone through the door, and Joran followed, and then the clinic was quiet. Caleb and Naomi alone. Neither of them moves for a moment. The space between them feels different now than it did an hour ago. There were conversations that have the ability to rearrange the room around them when they finished. She had a feeling this was going to be one of those. Kalen speaks first. His voice is low and even.
How old are they?
Naomi holds his gaze.
4. They will be 5 in the spring.
He takes that in, works through the math he already knew the answer to before he asked.
You didn't know? When you left?
No, I didn't know. I found out a couple of months later. By then, I had already made my choices, and I made them again once I found out. Because I believe that a father who didn't want the bond is still better than none at all, as long as they knew who he was and he had the chance to know them when they were ready.
I wish I had known. I did want the bond. I want you to know that. Whatever you were told or whatever you saw in me, that was never the truth of it.
I'm beginning to think there are things we both don't have the full picture on.
Naomi looks at him for a long moment, a beat of quiet between them. Through the wall, faintly, the sound of Elon's voice asking Theris something, and Theris's laugh answering. For just a moment, the shape of something else was visible underneath all of it. Just the two of them in a quiet room with their children's voices coming through the wall and something that had never fully broken still running between them. Naomi moves first. She goes to the supply shelf and begins tidying, giving her hands something to do.
There's a reason why you came, Kalon. Something beyond finding me. You should tell me what it is.
Kalon watches her. He takes a breath.
The bond. When you rejected me, it should have killed us both when I didn't accept it. By every law of nature and pack, we should both be dead. I came to find out why we're not.
Naomi's hands go still on the shelf. She does not turn around yet. He had not accepted it. The rejection had never landed. 5 years and the ground she had built her entire quiet life on had just shifted underneath her feet without making a sound. She turns around slowly. Her face is composed. Her eyes are not.
You didn't accept it?
Kalon holds her gaze without looking away.
No, I did not.
She did not know what to do with that yet. She was going to need time with it, time she did not currently have, because the man she had rejected 5 years ago was standing in her clinic telling her it had never taken, because he had never accepted it.